Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the very first episode of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast. Today, it's just you and I, and this will be about 10 minutes. I'd like to take a few minutes to explain the vision of this podcast and tell you a little bit about myself. Starting with episode 1, we'll begin with the basics of real estate investing. For more information and resources, please visit www.jacobayers.com. The Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom will air twice a week. This will be an interview-based podcast in which we'll host some of the world's most successful real estate investors. We'll begin each show with an introduction from our guest and learn about his or her background, why they got started in real estate investing, and explore their particular strategies. We'll get into the details of their current projects and learn from real-life scenarios. We'll ask our guests to share some of their great investments and some of their not-so-great investments so that we can learn from their mistakes and share their successes. We'll talk about the importance of building teams and how each of them has built a team that has led to their success. Lastly, we'll ask the guests to share their reasons why. That is, what motivates them and drives them to do what they do. To wrap up each episode, we'll have a lightning round in which we'll ask the guest a series of questions so that they can part their wisdom with us. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about why I created this show. Anyone that knows me knows that I consider real estate the best investment class available, and I'm a huge proponent of investing for cash flow. As a young entrepreneur and real estate investor, I often answer questions about my own real estate investments to my friends and peers. I realize that people are truly interested in their future, but many people just don't know where to start and have countless reasons, excuses, and fears that prevent them from ever getting started. So, I set out to create this show to solve those issues and provide value to people where I can. I want to help people realize the many benefits that come with real estate investing. They say the best hedge against risk is education, and I fully believe that. I want to provide the education necessary to get started with your real estate investing journey and support you with actionable content and resources along the way. After all, I realize that you're here for you and not me, and that's where I want the focus of the show to be. Next, I want to introduce myself and tell you just a little bit about me. I graduated from college and immediately went into the field of engineering. While I like my profession, it leaves me wanting more at times. I like the idea of being in control of my success and future. Working for someone else will always have less of that than I want. I also realize there are only so many hours in the day that I can sell to someone else in exchange for a paycheck. So I started searching for a vehicle that would allow me the freedom to work on my own terms and allow me to scale to my true potential. I started listening to podcasts and came across several real estate investing shows, a couple of which I credit helping me start my real estate investing journey. Soon enough, I started investing in real estate and have since realized the freedom and fulfillment it brings. You see, to me, real estate investing is just a vehicle that allows me to live a life I want. It provides me with the stability, flexibility, and ultimately, more time to do the things in this life that bring me happiness. I've studied real estate through many different avenues, from hundreds of hours of podcasts to dozens of books and online communities, to doing my very own deals and learning from my own personal experiences. I've learned a lot from others and I'm inspired to continue that flow of information. I want each of you to pursue your dreams. I want you to follow your calling in this life and live a life of fulfillment. I'm here to show you how to do that with the help of real estate investing. If this sounds the least bit interesting to you, I invite you to follow along and kickstart your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. You can do this by subscribing to this podcast and visiting www.jacobayers.com.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC, exclusively.